So you just loaded up a brand new 1.17 survival world, and you need a starter base. Well, don't worry, because I have you covered. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to build this Minecraft 1.17 Caves and Cliffs Update starter base. My name is Legend, and let's get started. I tried to make the block palette as simple as I could, just using some of the deep slate, some diorite, white concrete, tough, and then some spruce wood. Spruce wood is the only wood, so as long as you have a taiga biome nearby, that is all the wood you'll need. You just need some sort of light source. I use lanterns, some copper. It'll later oxidize if you give it enough time into the blue copper, which I think looks a little bit better. Some sort of greenery, like ferns or something, some moss block, and some azalea leaves. Here's the layout of our build. We can see that we have a big section which is 7 blocks long and 11 blocks wide, a little deck which is green, a front porch here, and then the little diagonal crop out which is the red and the pink. So now we're going to start with the main blue box and bring this deep slate up 2 blocks. Alright, now break a few of these on the end here so we have room to walk in the next room. Let's even break all of these. And we're going to bring up this red section 4 blocks. The way I'm building this, I'm going to start with the very basics and then add detail later. So we're now going to do the white section here. Yep, gotta fix this block. Which is 4 blocks tall. So bring up all the walls on the main section 4 blocks. Now that this is done, I think this actually needs to be a little bit taller. So let's add one more layer to the deep slate. It really doesn't matter that much, but it'll look a little bit nicer. Now we're going to bring up this section with white concrete, 8 blocks. This is going to take a little bit of concrete, but don't worry, some of it's going to end up being replaced by detail blocks later down the line. And if you followed along correctly, it should look something like this. I'll circle around real quick so you can see everything. But your build should look something like this. I know there's a hole right here. We'll deal with that later once we get the roof worked out. Speaking of the roof, I think it'll be easiest to do the roof first and then add detail later. So let's grab the blocks we need, which is our spruce slabs, spruce trapdoors, and all of our copper blocks. So first we're going to start, if we look over here, we have a bit of like a whatever that is. And we're going to start by placing a spruce slab, a bottom spruce slab, waiting 3 blocks, placing another one, and then going out one and placing one. And then we're going to do trapdoors between all of these. Now we're going to flip that and mirror it on top. So we're going to put a slab on top, trapdoor, 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 slab on top, trapdoor, 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 slab on top. Now, let's do something like that on the other side as well. We're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to build the same exact thing with this outcropping 1. We're going to do 3 trapdoors, a slab, 3 trapdoors, a slab, 3 trapdoors, a slab, and then we can mirror it on top. Alright, now for the actual roof part. This is a little bit difficult, but we'll see how this goes. Basically, we need to get a layer of copper, another layer of copper, and then You see where these things are? We're going to put one piece of copper slab on top of that. Now we're going to do the exact same thing one block further in, like this. We're going to get a slab, and a slab, and it should look something like this. Now this one's a little bit weird. We're going to get just one layer of blocks, and then a full layer of slabs across the entire thing. Now do the same thing we were doing again with slabs on top of this. Now for the peak of the roof, we're going to grab a layer of slabs across like this, just like that, and then another layer of slabs, followed by some copper on top like that. So now your roof should look like this. We'll connect it to this thing later. Now we literally have to do the exact same thing, just a little bit bigger on the other side. So you know what to do. Grab 2 layers of copper, just like this. Slabs on top. Do it again. And then for the next one, we're going to grab, like we did before, 1 layer of copper blocks, a layer of slabs, finishing it out with slabs on the top. And just like that, we have one complete roof. I think this is a very nice roof design. But now we have to connect it to the rest of this. So we've got to start by finishing this in the first place. So we'll connect it like that, where we'll have blocks running up to the top. So it looks something like this. Now simply go in here, and this shouldn't be too difficult. Just connect this just like this here. And there we have it. Our roof for the bottom section is complete. The top roof is pretty easy actually, so I think we'll do it right now. Grab some top spruce slabs and place them around the top block of your tower, just like this. You might have to destroy a little bit of your roof over here. That's alright, we can fix that later. Surround it in spruce slabs, and then place a spruce slab on top of that. Now, every other block, place a spruce slab like this. Now on the blocks that you didn't place a spruce slab on, grab a spruce trapdoor and place one there. Now, grab some copper. On every white concrete block that is exposed, place 2 blocks of copper going up. So it should look something like this. Now grab some more copper and do that again. We might even do something like this so we have a surface to work off of. And just 1 block in, place 2 more copper. Now, once again, place 2 blocks of copper on top of that, 1 block in. Now we have a shape like this. All we have to do, grab 1 more copper on top and place a lightning rod. And bam, both of our roofs are done. Done, not detailed, but still done. We'll get to the detailing at the end. Now, I think it's about time we do this little deck down here. Grab your spruce strip logs, spruce trapdoors, spruce fence, spruce slab, spruce fence gate, and some sort of light source. And we can build our deck. So first, under here, where this wall is, we're going to, water. We're going to put some stripped spruce logs, just like so. Now, every 2 blocks, we're going to place 2 up, just like this. Except for the back ones, we'll leave those blank. And we'll have something like this. Now connect these all with fences. And surround the spruce strip things with trapdoors at the bottom. Now for this inside section, fill it up with top spruce slabs, like this. And then for these final gaps, we'll just put spruce trapdoors. To make a little entrance up here, we probably want to grab a stairs. So we're going to grab some stairs like this, and make a tiny little staircase just like this. To make sure we don't fall off, we're going to need some railings. So we're going to put a spruce fence on each one of these, and then some spruce fence gate. Spruce fence gate works just the same as a normal fence, it just looks a bit better. If you have some lying around, you might want to put some azalea bushes down here, like this, just to add a little bit more detail, like it's a bit overgrown under the deck. These deep slate bricks look great, but they need a bit of interest, so add some regular deep slate, and every once in a while, some polished deep slate into the build randomly, sort of like this. See that surface? Now we just need to do that for all the deep slate surfaces. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Just randomly place some other blocks around it. Just experiment what looks the best. You figure that out for yourself. Also, if you want, one thing that I always like to do is add some, like, ruinedness, I guess, to the build by just making some stuff that pokes out like this, kind of make it look ruined, and I'm not sure how to best describe it, but I do this to a lot of my builds, and it really improves them for the most part. Something just like that would be perfect. Alright, now let's detail the white concrete area. For this, I'm going to grab some polished diorite. I know, it actually turns out looking good, you'll see. And we'll grab some of this, we'll put a 2-block gap right here for the door, and a 3-block gap right here. Now we're going to mix in some calcite all over this, just to add some more color, some more types. I really like this new calcite block because it is a really nice new white variant. This is what diorite could have been, but let's just mix a few of these here. I'm not really going to detail that. I know there's just going to be a door there in a few minutes. But now we can go around adding these polished diorite pillars like this. If you're really against polished diorite, I'm sure you can find something else to use. But I'm just going to go around every 3 blocks or so. Maybe, in this case, we're going to do it in the back. We're going to do a 2-block separation, a 3-block separation, and then another 2-block separation. Because it's kind of uneven, but that works quite well. Over here, we can do... I think this will just be fine blank. And we can also detail the tower with polished diorite. So let's grab a polished diorite, leave a space, another one, another one, another one, just like that, and we can do that on all sides of this little tower. Now we can finally go around and mix some calcite into this. Alright, the calcite has been mixed in. Now you may notice it's kind of an abrupt change between the white and the gray. So I think what I might do is grab some deep slate, grab some diorite. Oh, I already have some inventory. Grab some diorite and sort of bring this up a little bit and actually bring the white down a tiny little bit. So we just have some more variety in the build. I think this will look great. Now let's add some windows. We'll start with this little one right here. Grab some glass. If you really want to be in the 1.17 spirit, then you could even use some tinted glass, but I'm just using regular glass here. And a spruce trapdoor, a spruce slab on top like that. Maybe you want to put some sort of potted plant on here. I guess I will. And that'll look pretty good. That window's done. Now we can do this door right here. Now for the door here, make a 3x2 or whatever 2x3 area right here for your door. I know I said you just need a spruce for this, and you can make this a spruce door, but it looks 10 times better as dark oak, so we're going to use dark oak. So we're going to do the 2x3 area, place some blocks back here inside the building, and then put our dark oak or spruce doors right here. Now grab this and this, these diorite stair thingies, go up behind them, and place some trapdoors. And bam, we have a nice big door for us to use. That looks great. And look, our base is already oxidizing a bit, so that's kind of cool. Now let's get this window to the side here. This is a really big, really nice window. We'll put that in now. We're gonna punch out a 3x4 little window here, just like this. Grab some diorite stairs. Oh, well, heck. Some diorite stairs to the top, and a little diorite block up there. Now we're gonna grab some blocks behind it and put the glass inside the building a little bit. You'll probably want to come up with some sort of fake wall in your building so you can't see this glass sticking out, but for now that looks good. Now grab some spruce and build it up here just like that. Here we go. Then put a spruce stair upside down like that. Maybe put some flower pots or a lantern here or something. And put some spruce trapdoors down here. It's kind of a weird thing that I made. I think it looks pretty cool. Just like that for the side of your building. Now, reminded of lanterns, we forgot to put a few lanterns on the porch. So I'll put a lantern right here, and right there. That should look good. We might even put one in the middle like that. There we go. Now it's nice and lit up. For a back window, you can literally just do something like this here. Maybe this and a slab, I guess. You really don't have to detail it too much. It's in the back. People probably won't be seeing it anyways. But it's a nice window. Let's head over to the front, and we can actually do the windows on this building here. Alright, we can go 6 blocks up, which is about right here. And we can place 2 slabs right here next to this. Then get some glass behind that. Some trapdoors on top of the slabs. And then some trapdoors like that, where it's slightly tilted up. Where one trapdoor is on the bottom block and the other one's on the top block. Now, for some color, let's add an azalea bush. Let's now go up a few blocks from this window, right there, and place another window built the exact same way, with some trapdoors like this. Were they different directions? No, they were the same direction. Now, literally do this exact same thing. We grab the azalea bush. The exact same thing, the exact same way on the other side. Looking at this from the front, it doesn't look great, but from the side, this looks amazing. So, let's do that now. Alright, there we go. 2 more windows on that side. It should look like this. Not great from that side, but great from this angle, or this angle, which I think is what you're mostly going to be looking at it from. We've detailed everything except for the roof. The roof, compared to everything else, looks sort of bland still. So we're going to grab some moss and randomly add it in here like mossed over parts of the build. This looks really great. You can do this in pretty much any sort of kind of build. Not everywhere you can put them because of the slabs, but that would be good. That would be good. And we can do this on all the sides. So this is good. Now let's put some of our fern on top of that for a little bit of overgrowth. Now we can do that on all the sides as well as the tower here. There we go. This looks pretty good. To make it look better, we can even mix in some of the regular copper for a bit of texture variation. The roof may look a little bit messy now. You probably want to wait until the roof is all the way oxidized to put the moss, but when it is done, it looks pretty great. But that just about wraps up this tutorial. If you did enjoy, be sure to subscribe. If this was helpful, just leave a like. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more tutorials. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.